In this video, we want to address some frequently asked questions and hopefully give you some practical tips that could help you on your journey of making disciples. Now, some of the frequently asked questions is this required? Do I need to use a DMAP if I am a CBCP member, if I'm part of a discipleship group? And the simple answer is no, it is not required. This is a tool that's meant to help you and aid you and really equip you to making disciples better. But if it is no longer helping you, or if the ways that we have advised you to give is no longer helping you, feel free to change it up. You know your own context, you know your own personality and gifts best, so feel free to adapt it as you see fit. Now, what if I don't have a leader, right? I don't have someone who will do this with me. Well, we encourage you to initiate a conversation with a leader that you trust, a leader that you can really be transparent with, a leader that you will be willing to walk the path of discipleship along. Most probably you are a journey group leader, or you are a life group leader, a ministry leader, and you are no longer directly being mentored by one of your own discipleship groups, and that's okay. Feel free to get in touch with your leaders before, or the people that you work with, anyone who can keep you accountable, anyone who can encourage you. We encourage you to do this because everyone has to grow in their own spiritual journeys. What if you are someone, for example, you're a life group leader and you have a big group, you can't meet everyone one-on-one like this, and you can't really sit down and talk with everyone, you don't have that time. What can you do? Well, what you can really do is you can select 1, 2, or 3 people that you can do this, go deep with them, and equip them to do the same thing. Jesus himself had an inner circle, right? The 3 people who he really invested in, whom he really spent more time with. So you can do the same also. Be more strategic with your disciple making. What if my disciple has no next steps? It's not so clear to him, right? If I ask him, what should you do next? He has nothing to say. Maybe it could be a matter of he really doesn't know what could help him, or it could be a matter of motivation, or it could be a season in his life. It's just not feasible at the moment. What we want to do is we want to be very gracious and understanding about this. Understand that at the end of the day, only God can make a way and change people's hearts. Our task is to be there and keep them accountable, right? So be understanding and encourage them to continue doing whatever good that they're doing. The fact that they met with you to talk about this means that they are earnest, they want to grow, they see the need to grow as well. And ask them to pray with you for God to open a way and make it clear for how they can move forward. Now, if it is a matter of, well, I don't know how to grow, we have made a list here to help give you some practical steps of what you can take. And you'll see this, it's a page where there's personal responsibility and corporate responsibility. Now, if they are stuck, what you can really focus on is personal responsibility part, right? And you can see there are stages there again, from unbelief going all the way down to leadership. So for example, I'm somewhere in belief part and I do not know what my next step should be. You can look at the stage there and see what are the things I need to work on. Is there a particular knowledge that I lack? Is there a particular practice that I need to develop? Is there a particular attitude that I need to cultivate and pray about? Is there a spiritual discipline that I am not doing, right? And so as a leader or as the member, these things are things you can explore and really get into, because we believe these are the crucial, important steps that can help you break through to the next stage of your spiritual journey. Now, the last question is, where can I learn more? If some things are unclear or I have some questions, I have some concerns or suggestions, where can I learn more? Feel free to email us anything at info@cbcp.org. And we pray that your task of disciple making will be very fruitful.